Katsushika Hokusai was a printmaker from Japan more than 200 years ago. He became famous for his 36 views of Mount Fuji. These were woodblock prints. They show a range of emotions and seasons. Many believe that his fascination with Mount Fuji was from a legend that says if you could touch the top, you would have immortality and live forever. The most famous of these prints is known as the Great Wave. It makes the mountain look smaller than a wave, and if you look very closely, you'll notice that there are people rowing in boats, and it looks very scary, one of the emotions he shows. This will be the artwork that we recreate today. Okay, the first step is to turn your plate over so we're looking at the bottom of the plate. This is going to be where we make our art at. But first, I want you to write your name on the edge so you can see how hard you need to push with your pen so that you can feel the letters. Some of the pens don't write real good on the styrofoam, and so you may not see the color of your ink, but you can feel the letters with your finger. Okay, we want to feel how hard we need to push so you can feel it, but you don't make a hole. Next, we're going to make a circle for where we're allowed to paint, right here on this raised part of the plate. So I'm going to go kind of slow and try to stay up on top of this circle. This would be the part of the plate that actually touches the table if we were using it to eat out of, because this is like the plate's lip. It lifts up. We're going to use it to hold our artwork with. So when I hold it, this is where we paint. This part stays clean for our finger. And this is so we know whose is whose. All right, let's begin by finding the center of the circle we drew. Once you know where that is, we're going to make a large capital C in the center. I'm going to start up on top of my finger and come underneath my finger. So I put a dot on the top and a dot on the bottom. Now I'm going to turn that into a capital C. That's the inside of the wave. At the bottom of the C, I'm going to start with my pen and go right whoosh off the side. At the top of the letter C, I'm going to do a wavy line. In and out and in and out, around, around. And now I'm going to go whoosh to the other side of my paper. Remember, check and see if you can feel it. Okay, now, Hokusai printed the Great Wave so it looked larger than Mount Fuji. We need to put Mount Fuji right here inside the wave. It's like a triangle. We're going to go up, over a little, and down. There's our mountain. You could add some lines into it if you wanted. You could even add a few lines into your wave so it looks more exciting. The other thing in the painting was the little people in their tiny boat. Let's put their tiny boat right over here by the mountain. And the people were tiny, so I'm just making a round head for the people that were rowing the boat. Now it's time to paint our plate. Remember to stay inside the circle. I speeded up my film this time so it looks like I'm really going fast. The important part is to make sure that you spread the paint very thin. Each brush is for a different color. Do not mix up the brushes. So be careful with that so you're sharing with your friends at the table. And remember to paint thin. Really scrub it around. No blobs. The wonderful thing about printing is that you paint once, but you make more than one picture. So today you'll make one to keep in your book and one to take home. So be sure and do a beautiful job. If you mix too many colors together, remember we always get kind of a brown. Once your whole plate is painted, you'll get a little squirt of water from the teacher. Then you'll turn it upside down on your paper and rub to transfer your painting. Voila! Get another squirt of water and do it again. Make sure you've signed your name on each of your papers. Beautiful.